Alright, it's been a while since I've been back on YouTube. If I'm being honest, I've just mainly been focusing on backtesting and trading gold, and the results speak for themselves. Previously, most of you uh, were aware that I was mainly trading Nasdaq, and then I've shifted from Nasdaq to gold. And because of that, I essentially utilized most of my time and resources towards basically converting my strategy towards gold. So, gold has been extremely good to me compared to Nasdaq. I've been making on average forex more profits just from trading gold instead of Nasdaq. Gold is way more volatile, and when it moves, if you can get the direction right on gold, you can get insane risk to reward trades. And that's just speaking, and that's basically me just trading gold on the 5 minute. But if you can master the 1 minute on gold, you can get some insane trading setups, if I'm being honest. But like you could realistically take 6 or 7 losses in a row, which is quite rare. But worst case scenario, you would take 3 to 4 losses in a row, and then the fifth trade would end up hitting like a 10 or 15 R. So if you're someone who can mentally handle that, that's also a trading plan you could follow. But for me personally, I prefer to stick to the 5 and 15 minute time frame, as there's less trades, less data to analyze, and less headache. Yeah, so in this video I'm essentially going to go over my trading model. There's two models you can essentially use. My A plus model is essentially a sweeper for London low to target London high in a bullish market. Yeah, I mean gold has been quite bullish these past few years, with the exception of the past few weeks. And another setup is that if the London low does not get taken out, it essentially becomes a protected low, and you could see a strong reversal from there towards London high. Yeah, so the win rate of the first model is a lot higher, but many times like you will not get these setups a lot of times a week. You might get it like 2 times a week, I mean, which to be fair is quite good. But the other thing is that you might also get crazy FOMO when you see that London low does not get swept and price ends up running for, on average, like it could run like 5 to 6 hour, and that will probably just drive you crazy. So it would make sense to just take the setups which have not swept London low as well, but they just use less risk, like you could use half risk. So in this video I'm essentially going to show you a random week of back testing. Yeah, this strategy essentially, and I'm going to select the random time period on like AI. Yeah, so you know, it's like, oh, it's not like hindsight variable. You're essentially going to see me analyze it live, and it's kind of like, you know, learning experience for me as well. Otherwise I'm just going to be like I don't want to be some, you know, hindsight fugazi trader. So let it be between the last 5 years. Select a random date from Jan 2022 March 2026. Yeah. Let's see what Claude's gonna give us. Okay, 14th November 2022. That's quite good. Yeah. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Forex Factory, and I'm just going to go to 14th November 2022. Yeah. And I'll also adjust the time settings to New York time. This works as well. Oh my god, okay. So I gotta do it again, which is fine. And here we go. Boom. Yeah. 14 November, which is a Monday, that's perfect. That's the beginning of the week. If you're gonna use FX Replay for this, it's a lot easier than TradingView, if I'm being honest. Because with TradingView, a lot of the times you cannot see like the candle play out in real time if you switch to the higher time frame. So let's get started. So the first thing I would do is adjust the time to New York time essentially. Yeah, it's UTC 4 here and UTC 5 here, but yeah, it's fine for now. The second thing I would do is basically I've added an indicator which essentially tells me the session highs and lows. Yeah, so like the yellow one is Asia, blues London, and red is New York. And yeah, that's the two main things that I've done. And you can also see like the previous daily highs and lows as well. Yeah, so the first thing I'll do is I'll go to the daily chart just to see where we are at, and we can clearly see that we are bullish right now on gold. Yeah, maybe we could come down here to this daily fair value gap and continue higher, but I doubt that will happen because with gold many times you will not get a retracement to a lot of the fair value gaps, like here. I mean, here it did retrace, but like many times, like it's just gonna rip higher. Like we'll only retrace to this one, not this one. Yeah, especially if you're very bullish. So the first thing I will do, please don't tell me this day is already over. Yeah, unfortunately this day is already over. So based on just analyzing this price action, we can see that okay, London was taken out here. London was taken out here, went to London high. London was taken out here, went to London high. London was taken out here, went to London high. So just based on this, yeah, I would most likely wait for London low to get taken out. But you can also see situations like here as well, where London low was not taken out, yeah. But for simplicity, let's just stick to the A plus setup, which is looking at London low getting taken out. So 14th November is already done, so we're going to start with 15th. Yeah, and let's also change the I can't remember how I did. Oh, okay, here, perfect. Yeah, I should have put it as -4 actually. Let me just search New York. Okay, perfect. We're gonna okay, so we start here. We can see we have PPI at 8:30 a.m. Yeah, so let's go to the 15-minute time frame, and then we can essentially fast forward it. Ideally I want to take my trades around 2 to 3 a.m. so 3 a.m. New York time. So that's when most of these trades are taken. They are taken around 3 a.m. New York time. Yeah, like here unfortunately we have such a big move up. And if you go to the 1 hour time frame, yeah, ideally we would want to see like a retracement to this 1 hour fair value gap here before going long. Yeah, so I'm going to go to the 5-minute now, and we might not even get a sweep of London low, but let's see what happens. Yeah, in real time I'll decide if I want to take a sweep of London low or not. To be honest, let's make this even slower. Because this, let me see if there's any 15-minute. Yeah, I would ideally wait for this 15-minute fair value gap as well. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure we have retraced. Yeah, we have retraced this 1 hour fair value gap now. So technically, you could. Yeah, I mean on the 1 minute you got this beautiful inversion here as well. But I'm just gonna stick to the 5-minute for now. I mean. Another model is that on the 1 minute you could just wait for retracements to 1 hour or 4 hour fair value gaps, and you would literally, as soon as this fair value gap gets inversed, you would enter in long here and just target any high. So it could just be this one, and then you get 3R instantly. But that's hindsight. So yeah, let's wait. Let's just patiently wait. Okay, so I'm liking what I'm seeing here, because we kind of have like this trend line liquidity over here, and because London low was not taken out, you could enter with like half risk or even like 0.3% risk. Yeah, to be honest, let's just enter with 0.3% risk, but I feel like this could get stopped. But let's go to the 4 hour as well. 4 hours looking fine. 1 hour is looking good. Keep in mind we have news at 8:30, so we could just see a big manipulation lower as well. That's why I'm entering with like, you know what, like 0.25% risk, 1/4% risk. I'm just so curious to see how this is gonna pan out. But a good TP would be this. I could even do London high, if I'm being honest. But yeah, let's see. We basically enter at this candle. But yeah. Okay, what's the time now? 6:35, 7. Okay, so we have news at 8:30, which ideally I will close before the news comes out, but let's just see what happens. Because at this point we're collecting data, so you know we need to. Yeah, this is looking good as well. Yeah, I would literally probably just close it here just because we have news at 8:30. Oof. I mean, yeah, that was crazy. This is news candle just fucking hit it. So usually I would not hold to red folder news here, but I mean this is one scenario where like it worked out. Yeah, we just shows like if the analysis is spot on, yeah, you can hit. This is why I say trading is discretionary. Like if I just tell you sweep of London low, imagine you're just waiting for the sweep of London low and you missed out on a potential like almost 3 hour. Yeah, yeah, this is a 3 hour over here, and then obviously if you sniped it on like the 1 minute, yeah, if you sniped it on the 1 minute over here, which is very advanced, and technically you should only do it if you have lots of experience, which I do on the challenges. If I'm being honest, I take the 1 minute trades, but on the prop firm funded accounts I just take the 5 minute and 15 minute and above. I mean, just look at this, you're getting a 6 hour, so it's almost double. 5 hour, but then it goes to 6. Yeah, so you're chilling here, and I have this Excel template here which you can essentially fill out the date, the time, duration of the trade, how long you held for, how much R you got, whether it went to full TP, was there any important sweep of liquidity, any news events, fair value gaps, or confluences. Yeah, but yeah, I mean on the challenge account I would have held this to red folder news, but on the funded account no chance. I mean you can't even hold it on this. So yeah, and now let's say you didn't take this trade, I would just wait for a retracement lower. Yeah, I mean we got that beautiful retracement instantly, and now basically you could technically look for a sweep of like New York low, and we have essentially swept all of these lows now. I'm pretty sure on the 1 minute there will be like an inversion here. Yeah, there's literally an inversion here. Has it inversed yet? Yes, it has. You could literally take this here, go long and target here. Yeah, but let's not get distracted. This is not the setup. Yeah, because we're sticking to the 5 minute and above only. So, but I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit. But let's just leave it on because I'm curious. And you know what? Let's do one. Let's do one candle at a time. You could. I would actually enter here because the other setup I also use is like a 5 minute bullish engulfing candle. Yeah, so like even if I didn't enter the 1 minute, I would like essentially enter here on the close of this candle, put my stop at New York low, and then essentially target New York high. And let's just see if there's any setups in the high time frame as well. Any clear targets? We basically hit this 4 hour fair value gap. Did we hit it? We probably did. I mean, it's going to be slightly different than every broker, but yeah, let's see how it goes. My only issue is that if you don't have any big reversal in London, yeah, like there's not been any big sweep. Like we had a sweep here, which is why I'm like, okay, fine, cool, we can go long. So there is a chance New York can reverse, which it did. You know what? Let's just see how it plays out. Okay, yeah, so you got chopped instantly over here from that, which is why I just prefer to take most of my trades in London. Like I don't really trade in New York much, but I like to see this. See, now we got the sweep of London low, so now you can potentially look for something decent in New York. But to be honest, I don't get that many good trades in New York. London's always what I prefer. Like if I'm up on the day in London, I'm just not gonna take anything in New York if I'm being honest. But let's just see what happens. We did get a bullish engulfing candle here. You could take it here, but then they aren't that many clear liquidity targets if I'm being honest. Like we've already hit this 15-minute fair value gap, and then if you look on the 1 hour, I'm just like it seems like we could be heading lower, but let's see what happens. You could take this, but this is the target, man. You at this point you're just like trading like a bot. This is you're just pattern trading, and now the probability of this playing out is like 50-50. Yeah, I mean there's no clear targets here, and this is what I mean. Like this just comes from experience. Although we do have like this trend line over here, well let's just see how it pans out. But me personally, I wouldn't take this because it's just low probability. Like I would just sit on the side. But let's just see how it goes. I would enter this though. This is what I call the protected low, when it's like so close to like taking out New York low, but it doesn't take out, and then you get like an inversion here. I bet there's another inversion in the 1 minute as well. Yeah, there is. So like if you take this in the 1 minute, and then you can just literally target this high. Yeah, you're cheating. You get like a 1.82. So this was the second setup that I mentioned earlier. Yeah, that if the low doesn't get taken out, becomes a protected low. And then yeah, I mean these setups, they give you so much money. If you can literally backtest it and master it, like you would not need to work a day in your life again. And this is I'm literally teaching this to you for free. Like honestly, it's mad. You just need to put in the hours. But what time is it though? It's 11. You could realistically you could even go here, but like you can't be too greedy. But yeah, that's on the 1 minute. Yeah, but for this we're only sticking at the 5 minutes, so it would be. Oh, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, if you waited for the 5 minute, like it only inverses candle like all the way up here, and like it already took out this liquidity, so there's a chance that it might just reverse on you. But that's what I'm saying. You just need to adapt yourself to the 15 and 5. Sorry, to the 1 minute as well. Yeah, long term that's gonna help you a lot. But I mean, you could wait for retracement here, but like there aren't that many targets. But let's just see what happens. Yeah, see, and then we reverse fully. So this setup, now you might get stopped out. So if you took this in the 1 minute, yeah, boom, you're chilling. Like there's no reason to hold anything. As soon as these two get taken out, like there's no reason to. So as soon as this high gets taken out, there's no reason to hold it beyond that, because you're already getting a 2 hour and you can't even complain. So yeah, I mean you could only trade the 1 minute where you just wait for like the most significant low in that session to get taken out. So in this session it's like over here. In this session, the most significant low would definitely be this one, because this one did not get taken out, and we had like a bullish reversal from here. So this low becomes like the protected low. Yeah, and then you would basically enter here and go long. So that's quite good as well. But yeah, I'm basically done. So let's see what's next. At this point there's no reason to be even looking at it anymore, but let's just see what happens, because I'm curious. Probably end up chopping down or something, I don't know. Oh, this is a good one though. We got another inversion here, but I don't like taking setups after 12. Like, oh, this bullish one, oof. We got a bullish engulfing over here, and we got a sweep of New York low. Actually, this is a good setup, man. Yeah, I mean literally this here, sweep of New York low, we inverse this. Actually, if I'm being honest, you could have entered here and put your stop here, and then just target this high. Yeah, oh definitely. Like even this one here, I see this like relative equal highs over here, so like I would literally this is another insane setup on the 1 minute. Like you get this inversion here, put your stop here, and then you can literally target this. But let's be honest, this will probably get taken out as well. So yeah, wow, look at that. Would you look at that, man? So we had the on the 5 minute here as well. Yeah, and look, it literally went all the way up here. So like on the this is what I mean. Like you don't see this on Nasdaq, bro. This was like 6R on the 5 minute, and on the 1 minute it's like 6R as well. I mean, I told you I would take this one, yeah, because this is like a sweep of New York low, 5 minute inversion, and a 5 minute bullish engulfing candle. I mean, like literally beautiful. I bet you probably got the retracement to like a higher Fair value gap maybe on the 4 hour. Yeah, I mean we retraced this fair value gap on the 4 hour for support, so that was quite good as well. But yeah, I mean look at this, man. Even if you missed in London, you're getting like 6 hour trade, bro. I mean you probably close it out here, yeah. But even if you left like a runner to go on, it's crazy, man. It's like, it's mad. Like on average, you probably made at least 4 hour on this day, which is absolutely insane. I mean, this is all live. This is not like hindsight either. So, yeah. Let's just go to the next day because now at this point I'm like basically done. So the next thing we'll do is check the news for Wednesday, which we have. Again, we have these core sales news at 8:30. But ideally, when we have these days with news, I would usually trade only in London, and then I will close the trade before news, and then I will look for another setup in New York. So let's just see what happens. Yeah, for now, let's just do this, and yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to London session around 3 a.m. New York time the next day. Okay, perfect. This was another good one as well, but I will not be awake at this time. It's at 2:15, so I will wait for a retracement lower. Same story as yesterday. High time frame were bullish. We inversed this 1 hour fair value gap. We got another bullish engulfing candle, so we just need to wait for a retracement lower to go long. Ideally, a sweep of the London low, or if not, you could even look for a protected London low. So if you were awake during Asia, you could literally just take this, enter over here, and just like target like one of these highs. But yeah, let's see. Let's just see how this pans out. Oh, okay. So there are days when it's just gonna go without you, and the best entry was over here, and that's fine. It is what it is. You can't do anything about it. Yeah, at this point they're just cooked. Like there's nothing much you can do about it if it just already ends up ripping higher. But this doesn't happen often though. Like most of the time you get like a good retracement entry, but it is what it is. So we didn't have a retracement here, but I want to see something here as well. Let's look at the 4 hour. This 4 hour candle, I don't think it has closed yet, but let's see. I probably will not even trade on this day, but let's just see what happens. Yeah, we got a big retracement lower as anticipated. Let's reduce the speed. Because we're building nice liquidity over here, which could get taken out later on, so I bet we had an instant sharp reversal here, but it's fine. I'm not liking this price action anyways. One more sweep of New York low. I want to see that if I even want to consider going long. And you see here, I'm not even looking at sells because it's a bullish market, so like why would I look at sells? It doesn't make sense. This is good. This is a good sweep. There's probably 1 minute setup here as well. Yep, there is. You could. Now this is what I like to see, like a good trend line. Also trend line liquidity over here, and then you could even go long here. I would risk less because this is a 1 minute time frame setup. This could really work out quite well. Yeah, let's see how it goes. But I will not be surprised if we get another big sweep lower, maybe even here or here. But yeah, let's see what happens. Let's see if there's any entries in the 5 minute as well. Yep, so we got stopped out. That's fine. It's to be expected. Okay, now we're just shopping around, but I think there's a bullish 5 minute. Yep, we got a beautiful bullish engulfing candle here. So I would literally enter in the close of this candle, put my stop at the New York low, and I'll target the same TP as before, which is going to be like these highs. You know what? I think it's going to hit all the way. It could even hit all the way up here if I'm being honest. What time is it? Oh, it's 10:30. Yeah, let's go. But you would keep taking partials, but sometimes it might just reverse here fully. So yeah, I'll take partials here. Stops at break even. Ba, 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 ba. Yep, stop that break even. This is what I mean. So I mean, at least you would probably get, if you took some partials, you would get. If you close full TP here, we get 2 hour. If you took a part of it off, you would at least get 1 hour. Hopefully, 1 to 1.5. So yeah, that's what I mean. But let's see, man. Let's see. It might just like reverse bounce out fully. But yeah. See, so if you stuck to the 5 minute over here, you would have saved the loss. Yeah. But let's see. I still have a feeling it might just reverse and go higher because this trend line is just way too clean. Remember, we're at break even. We're already stopped the break even, so there's like no reason to. If we inverse this, yeah, I would. But it's at 12. I don't wanna trade off the 12. Yeah, this is a good setup, and I can't lie. You could literally go long here. Put your stop here, yeah, and then target like these highs again. But if it happened earlier during the day, like during London, I would definitely do it. But like, it's so late in the day, we might just chop around and just get stopped out. Oh, this is beautiful. It's another 5 minute bullish engulfing candle. But yeah, it might get hit in PM session, but I would not personally take this trade just because it's too late in the day. And see, this is what I mean. You're getting chopped around. So yep, this is what happened. But yeah, this is a good one too. We might hit this in PM session. A lot of the times in Asia just ends up you get insane price action, man. Like this looks really good as well. We swept London and New York low, and then you can literally just go long here. But yeah, it's not the model, so we're not gonna do that. Ideally, I would say the setups mainly occur between 3:30 a.m. New York time to max 12 p.m. New York time. But if you find a good session in London, you can just be done in London session. There's no reason to look at New York. So yeah. But sometimes, like if you don't find a setup in London, and there's 8:30 a.m. news, then you can start to look for something in New York. But let's see, man. Let's see. Let's go to the next day. And the next day, Thursday, we have news again, 8:30 a.m. Let's backtest this. But this is gonna get hit for sure. Like it's only a matter of time. Okay, 3:15. This is perfect. And the first thing we'll do, go to the 4 hour. Okay, I can't lie. We're starting to look a bit bearish, but I'm still not going to think about selling gold. Yeah, I mean there is a daily fair value gap here as well, but I just prefer to buy gold. Like I'm being honest. Yeah, I would prefer to see a retracement to this fair value gap here before we go long. Yeah, so let's 15-minute. Yeah, which is basically the sweep of London low. So here we can just wait for London low to get swept. So let's see what happens. Just be patient, set alerts, and that's about it, man. You don't need to like stare at the charts all day. Okay, beautiful. This low is swept. We hit the 1 hour fair value gap. Boom. 15-minute as well. Wait, 15-minute less. Yeah, we retraced this fair value gap as well, but this was. Yeah, this is not filled, so beautifully retraced this fair value gap. Let's look for longs now. I'm not keeping it 1 minute time frame. Oh, this looks good as well, but you know what? Half risk, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Yeah, actually, we can do half risk because why not? Why not? You can take 1 minute setups as well with half risk, just because we already retraced to the 1 hour fair value gap and the 15-minute fair value gap, and also like if this we inverse here, the risk to reward like it would just be all like all messed up. So yeah, let's To be honest, you could even put your TP here as well. I mean, who can't complain with 1.65R either. But let's see, if you get a bullish engulfing candle on the 5-minute, then that's good as well. So yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, we got a sweep of London low, which is beautiful. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure in the 1-minute there's like another inversion entry. That's just here. Yep, over here. So you know what? I'm gonna add another one. Why not? This is getting taken out for sure. This high, but this one I'm not sure. Like we might just sit here, reverse, and then, you know, get taken out. But let's see. I mean, this is backtesting anyway, so. But I will still do these with challenge accounts just because to pass these challenges you need to get high risk to reward. And many prop firms only want you to risk 1%. So. It's not looking good. Yep, we got chopped. So this is what happens in the 1-minute. You get chopped sometimes. Yeah. And then here we're seeing a good setup at the 5-minute. So we already formed this inversion. And then if this gets inversed, yeah, we can go long. Oh, is this chopping around? This happens from time to time. Stop. 1 second. We got. No, we did get an inversion here. But let's go to the 1-minute. This is this is beautiful. This is another trend line. Now hopefully it should get taken out. Oh shit. Yeah, so these trend lines usually get taken out with like speed, so you can just put it here, TP here, 2R. Is there anything on the 5-minute? Yeah, I mean we did inverse this, so you know what? Why not? Let's go and see what happens. Boom! Here I would take partials. Boom! I stop the break even. Yeah, this is beautiful. Let's see. Yeah, these are getting hit for sure, man. Potentially even this, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. What time is it? Oh, before the news as well. Yeah, but look at that clean full TP hit. Boom, let's go. We're chilling, man. At this point I would just be out just because we have news in like an hour and 1.5 hours, so there's literally no point to do more. What day is it? Thursday? Yeah. But let's just play out to see if there's any more setups later on. So okay, I think that was a news candle. Okay, not yet. Nasty. This is what I mean. Even on bearish days, you can make money longing gold if you know what you're doing. Oh my days, it's looking nasty. Yeah, it's not looking good, man. This price action is crazy. These are moving like these are big candles, man. Oh my days, why should I move to the 1-minute sooner, man? Because this is another beautiful trend line over here. Yeah, that's like literally my favorite liquidity spots. Like I would literally just take this here and enter on this inversion. TP will be over here. I mean, yeah, this one you could say is hindsight, but like I literally took the exact same setup here. Like, come on, like, you know. So and you found another one over here, which is very beautiful. All of these tend to happen near session lows. So I mean, this is also gonna hit here and then reverse. Oh shit! And hit this, boom! Look at that! Look at that! Literally hit this, reversed. And now I don't know what it's going to do. It can do whatever it wants to do. I don't really care. But I mean, you could hold it higher. Look, I mean, it even went like 5 hours, so which is absolutely insane. Like on Nasdaq, guys, my average hour was like 1.5. I'm like, look at this on gold. Like, why would I even go to Nasdaq anymore? But yeah, anyways, the final day, Friday, as promised. I said I was gonna do a week. No news. Beautiful. Let's remove all the drawings, and 15-minute. Okay, let's not be that quick, but let's just go to 3 a.m. the next day. I'm not gonna swear here, but overshot about this is literally what I want to see. Yeah, unfortunately this one is, oh my, come on, this is one of my perfect setups, man, except for the sweep of the London low. We swept all of these lows here, all of these lows here, and we got a bullish engulfing candle here as well. Most likely retrace to a fair value gap on the 1 hour. Yeah, this one on the 4 hour, nothing on the 4 hour. Over the 5 minute. Oh man, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. But this is what I mean, like you need to analyze the price action on the day and decide. You can't like have a bot that's gonna decide the setup for you. But yeah, I mean you got trend line over here as well. Yeah, but I would just take this one over here. Beautiful bullish engulfing candle targeting London high. This was the existing London high, so yeah, this and this as well. I mean you go here, but realistically I would just target here. So the beauty with this is that when it takes these stops out, it just runs extremely quickly to your TP, so you can be done in like half an hour. You could just hit full TP. So yeah, I mean this is about it, bro. I don't think I would look for anything after, like, I mean the good news is we have another London high here, so you could potentially look for another setup in New York to target these highs, which, you know what, let's just do it, why not. And let's go to the 1 minute as well, because when the market's very bullish you can just try taking these 1 minute setups as well, because the risk to reward is so high. Like even if I took like 2 losses here and I get like a 6 hour, like I'm still like 3 hour net profitable, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, come here, let it go higher. Come on. Okay, beautiful. Stop. This is what I want to see. Oh, but the only issue is like, it's just gonna go higher now, unfortunately, and just take on this high. But like, you could enter here, target here, 1.3R. You know what? Why not? Let's just see how it pans out. Anything at the 5 minute? Ooh, engulfing candle. Yeah, I think we took out all the stops here, so there's not that much of a reason to head lower. But let's enter this at this price, and let's see what happens. Can move stops to break even if you want. Why not? Yeah, let's do it. Partials here, boom. You see that, boom. This is like not hindsight. I'm literally showing this to you, like, you know, in real time. So yeah, I also have a free Telegram where I do share like setup 3 to 4 times a week. And we have done over like 800 hours, risking 1% per trade since like July 2024. It's almost 2 years now. I can guarantee you're not gonna find anyone else with this track record online. Yeah, and I also have like a VIP program as well, like a VIP Discord where I do send setups almost every single day, and I also send the analysis, and I provide like, you know, trade entry, you know, stop loss, risk management, and other psychological tips as well. So if that's something that interests you, you can check out the first link in the description. And yeah, I'm gonna do my best to be more online on YouTube, because I mean I just enjoyed doing it, but I've just been so busy focusing on developing these strategies, so that's why I couldn't do it. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.